Hello guys, what is up? It is Finn here, bringing you guys some more NHL 17 Be a Pro with our goalie Dorsal Finn. And we're taking on some familiar faces, the Vancouver Canucks, a team that drafted us, and we've played for a couple years. But let's see if we can hit 200 likes this episode. I know we can do it, so go ahead, hit that like button, show that love and support, and subscribe if you guys feel ever so kind. I have kept the difficulty on All-Star this episode. If there's any sliders that you guys know of that will make my offense better, please let me know, because it's just really weird that there's no offense, you know? Because it's like, you know, I understand that, you know, we shouldn't be, you know, look at those stats, though. The stats are good except for our record. But, you know, the save percentage is decent. The goals against is, you know, good. Really good, actually. So we got to step up our game. And then they got Markstrom in net, who's got okay stats, but his save percentage is really good. But his goals against is just under where you want it to be. Excuse me. I didn't wake up too long ago, so I apologize. All right, here we go. Hopefully we will have another good game. Somehow made that save. Oh, we got to watch out. Get back up. Okay. Yeah, the only reason why I want to stay on All-Star is because the defense is actually good. That's why I want to stay. That way I'm not giving up as many BS goals. But the thing is, there's no offense. That's the only downside. And we have a good team. Like, I think, well, our offense is 91, which I think is decent. You know? Like, I think most teams are around 91. I think a good offense is like 93, is my guess. But we're like 91. And then our defense is 94, which is really good. And then the goalie's 100. So you would think that it overall would be like averaged out, though. Like, you would think the overall for goalie would be 97 right now, because I am the goalie. But if it was the other guy, it would be whatever his overall is. Nice save there, though. And then the offense, you would just think would be, you know, everyone's, you know, everyone's overalls added up, divided by 12. Oh, he got hurt. He's not getting up. That's why I zoomed out. I was seeing if he was getting up. Who was that got hit?
Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately.
Jude Levy. I don't know how you say his name. But we're 6-2-2 in our last 10. That's good. We're definitely stepping up our game. Maybe the offense will be good this episode. And I still have the attribute sliders on 7 out of 10, I think it is. So hopefully we can keep, hopefully the offense will get a little bit better here. Gardner with it. But I don't know if there's like a slider to bump up your offense. I know, like, specifically your teams, because CPU affects both teams, I believe, you know, and human just affects, you know, you. But, you know, there's, if I bump up human shots, it's not going to help out too much, you know? So, because I can't really shoot the puck. I wonder how hard it is, like, for a goalie to get an empty net goal. Like, if I got the puck, how hard it would be, like, to put it on net. But I don't think I really had an opportunity. I've been able to kind of shoot it at the goalie. I think I've gotten a shot on net, actually. I don't know if it was this year, but it was either this year or last year, I think. I got it. But I'm pretty sure I've gotten a shot on net. Oh, that was a good try. Offense seems somewhat decent, but we really need to step it up. But I'm pretty sure, like, both teams are the same. But I guess the difficulty really, you know, is what impacts it. But I see most people play on, like, Superstar, I think, with this mode. And I guess the offense is decent in that, but I also don't want to play on Superstar because I don't know how hard it would be. I mean, All-Star is not really difficult. I think it's actually easier. for goalie. So I should have listened to you guys a long time ago, because a lot of people have been telling me, switch to all-star, your defense will be better. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I didn't wake up. I had a very long day yesterday. Fun day, though. Very fun day. I actually, well, I didn't, hold on one sec. I gotta focus here. Oh, I was a little bit too far over there. All right, they stole, oh no. No rebound. Okay, good. But it started out, I didn't do anything. No, I had class in the morning. And then I came home for a little bit and relaxed, watched some TV, ate, and I think I recorded too, actually, yesterday. I think I recorded, yeah, the MLB video that will be coming out today. Oh, I thought for sure I had him. Nice goal, though. I'm not going to beat myself up about that one because I did all I could. I'm actually surprised I didn't make that save. Let's see that again. Wasn't quite covering. Yeah, that was all my fault. He just slipped that through. If I was a little bit... But you know what? He could have gotten it on my short side if I moved over a little bit too much. But that's a nice goal. I'm not going to beat myself up about that one. That was definitely my fault, but also his fault, but in a good way. Because, well, in a good way for him. Because it was a nice goal. All right, end of the period. So we got, what, like 3-4 shots that period? All right, so both teams had 4 shots. Okay, I'm all right with that. At least our offense is, you know, even with theirs, except they have one more goal than us. But we're averaging 12 shots this game, not 12 goals. Jeez. All right, let's hope that that will be the only one we give up. Oh, yeah, hold on. After I'm done yawning. I'm sorry. I'm not disinterested. Don't worry. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game. I haven't played an NHL game in, yeah, it feels like a long time. But, what time is it now? Yeah, it's only 9:16 in the morning, and I woke up, like, a little more than an hour ago. So, well, maybe like 2 hours ago, but I laid in bed. But, anyway, so yeah, I had class, and I came home, ate, watched some TV. I watched some Catfish. I love that show. Very interesting show, if you guys haven't seen it. What it's basically about is it's, a catfisher is someone who pretends to be someone else online using someone else's pictures and stuff like that. Oh, get to the other side. Ooh. So basically, like, let's just say I was talking to someone else. Like, let's just say I was talking to some girl, but I wasn't using my photos. I was using someone else's. You know, that's, but I was pretending to be that person. That's what catfishing is. So, it's basically, they reach out to these people, and, you know, the 2 hosts of the show, which are really cool guys, and then they basically investigate. They go meet the person that thinks they might be getting catfished, and, you know, talk to them, ask them for all their, you know, all the information they got. Then they investigate. They start searching, like, the photos and stuff like that, you know, this person has been sending them. And then they look up the phone number, you know, if there's an address. And then they look up the friends of the person that's talking to the girl. They look up the friends of the possible catfisher and try and get in touch with them. It's really a good show. Although I haven't seen one yet. I'm not, for those of you who watch it, actually, I'm not going to finish that statement just for those of you who watch it, like on demand or anything like that. So I'm not going to finish that because I don't want to spoil anything. But it's a really good show. I definitely enjoy it. But I watched one episode of that, and then what did I do? Oh yeah, and then I went to see Jeff Dunham live. That was a lot of fun. Although I was kind of pissed because I'm gonna play this actually. There's one that can be handled by Finn. He's not gonna come at me. They never do. I don't know why. But because like he said this one joke, and I forget, but I took my eyes off the stage for a minute, and he threw the puppet by accident. Like it actually went off his hand and like to the front of the stage, and I missed it. And I just heard everyone start laughing. Oh no! Get that! It's still loose. I don't know what just happened, but it like launched to the boards. Get up. No. Oh my God. Just stay put. That was crazy. Anyway, he launched the puppet to like the front of the stage. And I missed it. And I was like, oh, did he lose the puppet? Did he throw it? And it was so funny because he's really, when he makes mistakes, he's really good at, you know, staying in character and making the best out of it. In fact, I think he should like fake those mistakes sometimes. But I know it wasn't on purpose because, you know, he like actually like launched it, you know, and he was like, you know, like whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't see him throw it, but I saw like his facial expression afterwards. But it was still funny. It was so funny. For those of you who don't know who Jeff Dunham is, he's a ventriloquist. Very funny. And he's got, if you're into like real dirty stuff, you'd like him. But he's a little offensive, so some people don't like him. I think on Watch Mojo, he was one of like the top 10 most like hated comedians or like disliked. I don't know what the name of the list was, but it was like for people that find him like offensive and stuff like that. But I like him a lot. Like I think, and he's a really nice guy too. So, but the puppets he had was, he started out with Walter, who's like the old guy. And then he had, oh geez. And then he had, what did he have after that? I can't remember if he had Bubba J, who's like the redneck. But he had this new one. It was like a baby. It was like an Irish baby, which I've never seen before, but it was pretty funny. He didn't have them out for that long. Usually each puppet's like 10 minutes about. But he started out the show, like he talked for like a half hour before and talked about like his kids and his wife and stuff like that. But and then he did Peanut, who's my favorite, and then he did Ahmed, who's a dead terrorist. His name's actually Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. And my favorite's Peanut. I love Peanut so much. And yeah, his Peanut set was probably the funniest in my opinion. The Walter one was pretty funny too. But and I like Ahmed a lot too. He's not my favorite, but he's funny. But yeah, he's a very good comedian. I don't think the show was sold out though. Like, because it wasn't a very big venue. It was like 10,000 it sat. So it wasn't like Wells Fargo Center. It was more like a, it used to be an AHL. I think an AHL team used to play there because they had hockey boards set up. But there wasn't any advertisements on them, which tells me they don't play hockey there anymore. And I don't think, usually they have like mats on the rink if there's like going to be ice underneath it, but it was actually like a floor. It was like a rubber floor kind of. It wasn't mats. But so that's what tells me that they don't play hockey there anymore. But yeah, it was like a smaller arena. Like it didn't have a top seating, like upper level. But it had like more of a back area, I guess you could say. So I guess what would kind of be like club seating at the Wells Fargo Center was like the top, I guess you could say, of the arena, or like the upper, like the top, the most back seating, however you want to explain that. Come on, dude, how are we not scoring? But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I just think like it was pretty much sold out except for that area there. But it was definitely, there were a lot of people there, and it was a very good show. So for those of you who don't know who he is, definitely go look him up on YouTube. And he's a very nice guy. He's a very funny guy. If you're into like dirty humor and kind of, you know, he is a little what's the word? He is offensive, but if you have a good sense of humor, or just that kind of sense of humor, then you would enjoy him. But and then afterwards, after the show, we went to the Phillies game because we got tickets from my girlfriend's aunt. So, you know, it wasn't like if we were going to pay for them, we wouldn't have went because we knew we were going to be late to the game, or pretty late. The show took a, oh wow, I just made that save. All right, get back up. Just barely made that save. But because, well, I wasn't sure if we were going to be late, but I thought we were going to miss, you know, a little bit of it. But they actually had that 12-run first inning, or 13, whatever. I think it was 12 runs. Or was it 13? It was either 12 or 13, I can't remember. But I want to say it was 12. So that really helped us out. We didn't see any of the 12 runs, though, unfortunately, or 13. I think it was 12, though. But we didn't get to see any of it, unfortunately. But it did help us out with, you know, getting there not too late because, you know, that first inning was pretty long. But so I think we arrived at around like the 3rd or 4th inning is when we got there. And it felt very quick, but we were there for like an hour and a half, but it felt a lot quicker than that. But it was still enjoyable. It was still a good game. I hope they start performing like that all the time or very often. You know, and it was against Washington too. So, you know, but I don't think they had their best starting pitchers in. I mean, I forget. I think the final score was like 17-4. And Nola gave up, I think, 3 runs. Or was it 17-3? I want to say it was 17-4. But I forget who pitched for. I know Joe Blanton pitched for Washington. So he got a couple claps when his name was announced because they did let him bat. Obviously, I mean, it's a 17 or whatever the score was at the time. It was a big margin, though. So it's like you might as well let your reliever pitch instead of wasting a pinch hitter and then getting up another pitcher. But I know Guthrie didn't even pitch the whole first inning because I think they pulled him after like 9 or 10 runs or something like that. Well, I think they pulled him at like 9, but he probably still gave up runs after that if he left anyone on base and the reliever gave up or let those guys score. I can't believe we haven't scored a goal yet. Like, I don't even think we've really come close. There was that one play that I think should have went in, that Reichel, I think was his name, had. He's made 12 saves, this guy. I forget how many I made. I don't even know if I've gotten 10. I've only gotten 9. Oh, man. I don't know what to do, though. Like, I don't want to go back to pro. Because I gave up a lot of trash goals on pro. That was almost a goal. So that's why I don't want to go back to. Oh, we got slashed. Nice. We actually will have a power play. I definitely don't want to get in a fight, but maybe I will. Oh, never mind. They're probably going to keep me pulled. They might as well for a 6-on-4. I didn't realize how much time was left. Yeah, they might as well keep me pulled for a 6-on-4. All right, it'd be nice to score here. Oh, man, I saw him have it, and the goalie was out of position. Oh, that's probably it. I doubt we're going to score on 4.3 seconds left. We would have to win the face-off, and the defenseman would have to take a nice shot. Here we go. No deflection. Another loss. Man, and the team play is down a lot. That was an awful game. Well, I hope you guys still enjoyed. I know I didn't do too well. I just gave up that 1 goal. But, good job by Markstrom. Good job to my former team, although there was just no offense. And I don't want to change the difficulty, but, well, at least not to pro. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys still enjoyed. I'm sorry I didn't come out on top here. Hopefully next game we can have some offense. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.